Good morning, my name is Jeru from Faithful Ambassadors Bible Baptist Academy in Ashland, California, and the title of my selection is Blood, Sweat, and Tears by Sir Winston Churchill. May 13th, 1940. On Friday evening last, I received from His Majesty the mission to form a new administration. It was the evident will of Parliament and the nation that this should be conceived on the broadest possible basis and that it should include all parties. I've already completed the most important parts of this task. A war cabinet has been formed of 5 members representing, with the labor, opposition, and liberals, the unity of the nation. It was necessary that this should be done on one single day on account of the extreme urgency and rigor of events. Other key positions were filled yesterday. I am submitting a further list to the King tonight. I hope to complete the appointment of principal ministers during tomorrow. The appointment of other ministers usually takes a little longer. I trust when Parliament meets again, this part of my task will be complete and the administration will be complete in all respects. I consider it in public interest to suggest to the Speaker that the House should be summoned today. At the end of today's proceedings, the adjournment of the House will be proposed until May 21, with provision for early meeting if need be. Reasons for that will be notified to MPs at their earliest opportunity. I now invite the House by resolution to record its declarance of its approval of the steps taken and to declare its confidence in the new governance. The resolution: that this House welcomes the formation of a government representing the united and inflexible resolve of the nation to prosecute the war with Germany. To form an administration of this scale and complexity is a serious undertaking in itself, but we are in the preliminary phase of one of the greatest battles in history. We are in action at many other points, in Norway and in Holland, and we have to be prepared in the Mediterranean. The air battle is continuing, and many preparations have to be made here at home. In this crisis, I think I may be pardoned if I do not address the House at any length today. And I hope any of my friends and colleagues or former colleagues who are affected by the political reconstruction will make all allowance for any lack of ceremony with which it has been necessary to act upon. I say to the House, as I said to ministers who joined the government, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many, many months of struggle and suffering. You ask, what is our policy? I say it is to wage war by land, sea, and air. War with all our strength, and with all the strength God has given us, and to wage war on a monstrous tyranny never surpassed in the dark and lamentable catalog of human crime. That is our policy. You ask, what is our aim? I can answer in one word. It is victory. Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terrors. Victory, however long and hard the road may be, for without victory, there is no survival. Let that be realized. No survival for the British Empire. No survival for all that the British Empire has stood for. No survival for the urge, the impulse of the ages, that mankind shall move forward toward his goal. I take up my task in buoyancy and hope. I feel sure that our cause will not be suffered to fail among men. I feel entitled, at this juncture, at this time, to claim the aid of all and to say, come then. Let us go together with our united strength.